If you're carrying out any of the vehicle maintenance tasks we talk about in Forecourt fixes, you need to be aware that there are some risks involved, and you need to understand those risks and keep yourself and your passengers safe at all times. Firstly, find a safe and sensible place to carry out these tasks. It doesn't matter whether you're at home, on a public forecourt. Try and park somewhere where you're safe and you're out of other people's way. And do remember, ideally, for levels, park on a level piece of ground. Once you've stopped, put the handbrake on, turn off the ignition and let the engine stop. It's then best to remove the keys from the car. This will prevent somebody accidentally starting the car, or perhaps even worse, somebody coming along and stealing the car while your back is turned. An engine bay can be a hazardous place. If it has been running, there will be hot oil and boiling water. If it is still running, that'll add moving belts, rotating parts, whirring fans, so do beware. If you're wearing a tie, a scarf, in fact anything that could dangle into the engine bay, either remove it before you start work or tuck it into your clothing. Even if the engine isn't running, and of course it shouldn't be, you can still get clothing dirty, greasy on the engine, so just keep yourself safe. If you're carrying out your underbonnet servicing at home, perhaps on your drive, then safest and best to do so with the engine cold. Now, it may be something you'd want to do on a Saturday morning, before the weekend really starts. If, like us, you've driven to a forecourt, you need to give the engine as much time as possible to cool down. Well, perhaps it's a good time for a cup of coffee. So once you've done all of your checks, you've topped up anything that was low, make sure all the caps are back in place, ensure you haven't left anything under the bonnet, then you can close it up. Make sure the bonnet is firmly shut before driving off, and gently lift it, just to check. It's also wise to do this check even if somebody else has been working on your car. Your friendly local mechanic might just have got distracted for a moment or two. So with sensible precautions, you can do all of these tasks safely.